Welcome to Hopkins Fieldhouse for KUBE TV Houston's Game of the Week presented by Xfinity. Tonight, a Fort Bend County District 24 5A matchup between the Hightower Hurricanes and the Marshall Buffaloes. Bob Slovak here to bring you all the action along with my broadcast partner. He's former Willow Ridge Eagle, former Duke Blue Devil, Daniel Ewing. Daniel, great to have you here tonight.
Bob, it's great to be here again with you, man. Enjoying it.
We've got a team, one team that is on a roll, the Hurricanes. They're a perfect 11-0, undefeated in district play, taking on a Marshall Buffaloes team that's beginning to find their footing under legendary veteran head coach Ronnie Courtney, someone you know plenty about.
Definitely, man. Former head coach of mine, high school, great, like you said, Hall of Fame legendary coach. And he's trying to get this team together. It's been a tale of two halves for this team. You had the team without the football players, and now you have the team with the added football players and the added depth. So it should be an exciting matchup tonight. They're
looking for a little payback as Hightower won the first matchup of this, but as Daniel said, the Buffaloes with some reinforcements, so we'll see what happens tonight. We're going to come back with our players to watch in this game and the keys to victory for both teams. You're watching KUBE TV Houston's Game of the Week presented by Xfinity.
KUBE TV's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast with Xfinity Mobile, a fast nationwide 5G network with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile.
Welcome back to Hopkins Fieldhouse. Hightower against Marshall tonight, the KUBE TV Houston's Game of the Week. Players to watch. We're going to start with Marshall, Daniel. It's 6'5" junior guard, number 1, Chris Marshall. Didn't play in Marshall's first game against Hightower, but Coach Courtney says he will make a difference tonight. He definitely brings a new dimension to the team when he's on the floor.
Most definitely. I mean, he's the experienced guy on his team. He has a lot of talent, toughness. He's coming off a phenomenal football season as an all-state wide receiver in the state of Texas. So his added depth and strength will be vital for the Buffs tonight.
There you saw it. He's averaging 24 points a game. He will fill it up. For Hightower, the player to watch is, of course, 6'2" junior guard, number 12, Bryce Griggs. All of the college recruiters have their eyes on him. A scoring machine, averaging 21 points a game. But Coach Wood says he really gets his teammates involved. As Bryce goes, the Hurricanes go.
Most definitely. He's a one-of-a-kind talent. Like you said, a lot of colleges are looking for his services at the next level, and he is a great player. He's a great distributor, and he's the floor general for the Marshall Hurricanes.
He definitely makes it happen. Here are the keys to the games for both teams, and you'll take a look at them. You know what they know. Both know what they need to win. Marshall, they know they have to defend well. They also have to limit turnovers. For Hightower, they just have to play their tight defense, force the Buffaloes into mistakes. Hightower, they want to share the ball. They want to distribute, get everybody involved, not just Griggs. Both said the assist-to-turnover ratio has to favor the assist. We talked about that earlier.
Most definitely. I mean, both teams would like to take care of the ball for different reasons. More possessions give you more opportunities, especially for Marshall being undermanned, undersized. So they definitely want to take care of the ball. And for Hightower, they feel like they're the better team. So if they take care of the basketball, ultimately they have a chance to dominate this game.
Yeah, you said Marshall's undersized. The Hurricanes with Tyrone Baker, 6'10". He came in, transferred in this year. We'll talk more about him as the game goes along. We'll be back with the tip-off here. This is KUBE TV Houston's Game of the Week. Hightower taking on Marshall. The tip-off when we come back.
KUBE TV's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast with Xfinity Mobile, a fast nationwide 5G network with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile.
KUBE TV Houston's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast, only with Xfinity Mobile. Get connected on a fast nationwide 5G network and millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots included at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules, Xfinity Mobile. Thank you to Xfinity for sponsoring KUBE TV Houston's Game of the Week. We're back here live at Hobson Fieldhouse next to Hightower High School as we get set to bring you Hightower against Marshall. Bob Slovak along with Daniel Ewing. Take a look at our starting lineups as we get set for tip-off here. Looking at it for Marshall, Eric Holcomb, Chris Marshall, Jasad Andrews, Cameron Thomas, and Jalen Lowe. All guards, 5 guards starting for the Buffaloes. Daniel on the Hurricane side, you got Zachary Guidry, Ja'Cory Chapman, Tyrone Baker Jr., the 6'10 transfer who came in from Florida, Bryce Griggs, the all-world player, and Aaron Bland at forward. So we're ready for tip-off here, Daniel. What are you looking for early on?
I'm actually looking forward to this Jalen Lowe and Bryce Griggs point guard matchup. Keep a close eye out for that. 2 young, talented guys. I think it's going to be an exciting matchup. And we'll have to see how these guys come out to perform for this rivalry game. This is a rivalry game, so we'll see how intense and feisty it gets early on.
Head coach is, of course, Ronnie Courtney, your former head coach at Willow Ridge. He's the veteran coach, 38 years coaching, taking on Stephen Woods, who's got developed a strong program over at Hightower, his 6th season as head coach of the Hurricanes. We mentioned Hightower coming in here. They're 12-2 overall, 11-0 in district play. They started off 1-2. Of course, they lost to Atascocita in their first game, lost to Shadow Creek, then really found their footing. Now, they made the state tournament last year, Daniel. A lot of people may not remember this. They were in San Antonio ready to start the tournament. COVID hit, and they postponed and eventually canceled the tournament, so they really came back hungry this season.
Most definitely. They're looking to continue what they didn't get to finish last year. And so this team is hungry because they, like you said, they didn't even get to compete for the state championship. So they're looking to get back there, and they have that on their mind.
Yeah, they lost a lot of players, though. I believe 8 seniors graduated from last year's team, and that's why Coach Woods said they were a little bit slow out of the blocks. But once Griggs got going and then Baker found his footing, they have been playing lights-out basketball. We are ready for tip-off here at Hobson Fieldhouse, right next to Hightower High School over here in Fort Bend County. Pretty good crowd on hand here tonight as well. Friday night, this is the KUBE TV Houston Game of the Week presented by Xfinity. So we will have Chris Marshall jumping against Tyrone Baker. Baker 6'10". We'll see if 6'5" Marshall can get up on him. And he beats him off the tip. How about that? Maybe an omen right here. Here come the Buffaloes. Swinging it back out. Marshall's going to put up the 3, and he cans it.
Somebody looked like they came ready to play.
They came fired up, and they are ready to go here.
I like his energy already.
I like the way he took authority there. Okay, here's Baker. Tries to drive it in, back out.
It's the matchup right here.
Here it comes, Griggs looking for an opening. Good defense by the Buffaloes. Shot is up, off the front end. Rebound Buffs, here they come. Turnover, that's what they don't want to do. Holcomb lost it. Out quickly.
Oh.
Fast break, and Baker slams it home.
Exactly what you don't want to do is turn the ball over and give up easy baskets like that.
Yeah, and when that 6'10" frame comes flying down the court, it is something to watch. All right. Griggs to the hoop, can't get it to go. And here come the Hurricanes. And the bucket is good. Another quick, fast break.
Not a great decision on Marshall's part with that shot. Led to, like you said, advantage baskets.
Yeah, low out front now. Back to Marshall. Holcomb looking, going to swing it around. Drive in, looks for the off the backboard, couldn't get it to go, stays with it. Good hustle, but Baker with the rebound. All right, Griggs with the ball. He'll drive it in, a little short jumper, and gets the bounce.
Nice poise, under control move, get to a spot and raise up. I mean, this kid is really, Bryce Grid is really good.
6'3" Hurricanes early on here. Shot by Marshall, way off the mark. Good rebound down low, still won't go for the Buffaloes. Good hustle. Marshall comes up with it. Andrews cans it home for the Buffaloes.
And Bob, that's what's going to be key for Marshall, getting these 50-50 balls, 50-50 opportunities. Plays like this.
Good defense. Andrews with the steal. Out to Marshall, and he's fouled. They're showing some athleticism here that's keeping them in the game, Daniel.
It's early, so the energy is high. Like I said, it's a rivalry game. Guys are coming out ready to play.
There's the foul on Marshall. He'll go to the line for 2. Gets the first. We got a tie game here early on here at Hobson Fieldhouse. 6-6 is our score. Marshall and Hightower. Off with the second. Look for the hustle. Griggs from the corner. 3 is good. And a steal by the Hurricanes on the inbounds, but then the Buffaloes get it right back. Outlet pass and a slam. Jalen Lowe, the 6'2" sophomore.
Okay, young fella. Oh, wow.
Griggs from way downtown won't go. Rebound Hurricanes, and the foul is called. Griggs is not afraid to put it up from wherever.
Oh, no, he has that range. I don't know if that was the right timing to let it to try, but he has that range.
There's a look at the foul, and Hurricanes bring it in. Griggs puts it up and draws the foul. Daniel, that seems to be one of his favorite moves, a little drive into the lane and step back.
Like I said, for the most part, he's 95% always under control. So he's poised, knows where he wants to get to on the court.
Griggs gets a free throw. Hurricanes with the 10-8 lead now.
And he has great size, Bob, so he knows how to use his size both with height and his physique.
Buffaloes trying to get it down low, kicked out of bounds. They'll keep the ball. And you said it, I love Marshall's energy coming out, but we would expect that with a Ronnie Courtney team. Here come the Hurricanes. Griggs down low to Baker. Gets the handle, puts it up, and gets it to go. Tyrone Baker Jr. averaging 16 points, 12 rebounds a game, a 6'10" transfer in from Florida. Marshall, the step back 3. Looked a little bit like Harden there. Gets it to go.
Chris Marshall coming out aggressive early, stepping up to the challenge, guarding the 6'10" Baker on the other end.
He's putting out a lot of energy here, isn't he?
And that's going to be key.
Griggs
can he
kisses
manage
it
that?
off and up and under. Nice play there coming down. Aaron Bland took the pass from Griggs. Going the other way. Kind of a wild shot, won't go. Baker controls the rebound. Here come the Hurricanes. Griggs distributing. Buffaloes get the rebound. Here comes Chris Marshall. Marshall the drive, can't get it to go. It's going to be Buffalo ball. Do you like what Marshall's doing right now?
Somewhat.
We'll be right back with more of the KUBE TV Houston Game of the Week right after this.
KUBE TV's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast with Xfinity Mobile, a fast nationwide 5G network with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile.
Welcome back to Hobson Fieldhouse here next door to Hightower High School. Hightower leading Marshall 14-11, the KUBE TV Houston Game of the Week. Bob Slovak along with Daniel Ewing bringing you the action. And I asked you before we hit that break there, do you like what Marshall's doing? You said somewhat. What can they do?
Well, they're going to have to control the pace. So that means limited turnovers. But then when you get opportunities to run, you run and try to get easy baskets. But on offense end, they're going to have to control the pace and execute offense a lot better so that they don't give up easy baskets like they've had so far.
Yeah, they're trying to get to the rim, but that's very difficult with 6'10" Baker guarding the rim. And then there's just a miscommunication turnover right there.
Yeah, that's what you don't want out of a timeout, a turnover out of a dead ball timeout.
That's not going to make Coach Courtney happy.
Not at all.
All right, here comes Griggs bringing it down for the Hurricanes. He's already showed some of his stuff here tonight. He'll drive it in. There's that little step back jumper. This time it's short, and it's going to go over to the Buffaloes. Yeah, we mentioned first segment there about talking about Hurricanes made it to the state tournament last year and then didn't get to play. They were actually about to head to the arena for their warm-ups when they got word that the state tournament had been postponed and eventually canceled.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that had to be disappointing for the whole group, especially the seniors. They had a lot of seniors last year. And that's the ultimate goal, is to get there and try to play for those type of situations and not to get to do it. You know, I feel for those seniors especially.
Marshall with a nice drive and a dish and the bucket by Thomas. 14-13, 1-point game right now. Hurricanes leading it. They're swinging it around. Back to Guidry. Back to Griggs.
Marshall's look good in the half-court defense when they've got a chance to set it up.
They have. They're playing some tight defense. Turnover there. Drive to the hoop, and it draws the foul. Jalen Lowe. So right there, Marshall doing what they need to do on the defensive end.
Pack it in, keep it tight, active hands, get deflection, get hands on the ball, and it leads to situations like this where you get a turnover and get a chance to get a foul and get 2 easy baskets.
Go to the free throw line. Got to make them. Lowell missed the first.
Got to make them.
Yeah, you go to the line, you need to make your free throws.
Definitely in a game like this.
We talked about it last week. I said, you know these guys shoot hundreds of free throws after every practice. Missed both of them. Baker with the rebound. Here come the Hurricanes. Guidry from the point. Griggs has got it now. He's muscling his way down, throws up a shot, won't go. Baker can't get the rebound. Buffaloes grab it, and here they come. Lowe driving it all the way in, and he gets blocked by Baker. Here come the Hurricanes on the break, and the layup is good. Aaron Williams, a Westbury Christian transfer, with the bucket. Buffalo's trying to hang right now. Nice ball movement, down low, reverse layup, and it's good.
Nice play. Nice pass, nice finish. And that's what they have to do the entire game. Just keep it simple, make the plays when it's there, and stay solid on defense. They'll give them a chance to win this game.
Here comes Griggs again into the paint, and he'll draw the foul as the bucket. Bucket is good. So he'll go to the line for the three-point play. You know, in a play like that, Griggs just drives into the teeth of the defense. What can they do?
Nothing much, because he already has grown man strength, and he has grown man shoulders as a junior. So like I said, he knows his height and his size. He knows what he can do against certain defenders. He knows how to use his body really well.
Here's a good look at the block on the other end. There's Lowe taking it down there, but then Baker just swats it away. The rim protector, as Coach Woods calls him. Here comes Lowe again, behind the back. He'll swing it out, and Marshall can't get it to go.
Whoa.
Oh, man, what a rebound and a putback. Holcomb.
Way to get in there, young fella.
Eric Holcomb, the 6'1" junior. Timed that perfectly. Here's another look at it. Off the rim, rebound, and put it back in for the foul.
That was nice. Let's see if he can make this a three-point play.
And he got it. Yeah, mark that one down. So Marshall pulls within one. 19-18, final minute of the first period. First quarter coming up. The drive, the shot, and it goes. Aaron Williams. He looked like he just threw that up, but he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, that was a tough shot. You got to live with that. That was good defense. That was a tough shot.
Marshall losing the handle, gets the pass into Lowe. Nice layup, won't go. Baker scoops another rebound.
Oh.
And they're going to call a foul on Baker.
Great acting right there.
He can't believe it.
That was great acting. That's how you have to sell it, though. He sold that one. The referee missed that. That was not offensive foul.
Here's another look at it. we'll give him a little Emmy on that one.
Yeah, definitely. He has to be a nominee.
He has to be a nominee for sure.
He has to be a nominee.
All right, so Marshall's get the ball inbounds under the basket. Marshall puts it up and in and out. Rebound to Griggs. He'll push it up. 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Step back three. Gets it to go. What's the call?
Yeah, you can't stop the play, and you can't stop.
They called the foul down low, didn't they?
That's got to be a basket, though.
Griggs wants it. They're going to call it underneath on the floor. All right, still Hightower ball, 17 seconds to go. Inbounds, Baker grabs it, and there's the Marshall defense. They've played it in this first quarter. Lowe driving it home,
Nice
passes
pass.
it off, and draws the foul. Marshall with the bucket. Daniel, great ball movement.
Like I said, Marshall's doing a great job when they get a chance to set up their defense in the half court, keep active hands, get deflections, and then you have a 2-on-1 situation, and Marlon Lowe makes a good decision by dropping it off to Chris Marshall for the and one.
Ronnie Courtney told me, he said, I didn't have Chris Marshall the first time we played Hightower. We lost that game, but he'll make a difference tonight, and we're seeing why right now.
And he's been super aggressive to come out this game. Like I said, we talked about a little bit earlier. Just see if he can keep that energy throughout the entire game.
Yeah, makes the free throw, ties it at 21. Final 10 seconds of the first quarter. Here comes Griggs. He wants it. Now he'll pass it off. Shot goes in off the rim. Ja'Cory Chapman gets it to go.
Touch it up. That's what we call touch it up. Nice decision.
There you go, 24-21 our score after the first quarter. You're watching KUBE TV Houston's Game of the Week. We'll be right back.
KUBE TV's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast with Xfinity Mobile, a fast nationwide 5G network with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile.
Welcome back to Hobson Fieldhouse. Hightower taking on Marshall. Hightower taking a 24-21 lead as the three-pointer goes right at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter underway here. Buffalo's in all white, Hightower in all green. Kind of out of control that time, was low, but he draws the foul. What'd you like? What did you like in the first quarter, Daniel?
I like both teams' intensity. Both teams. In the first quarter is normally a fill-out period. As you see, the game is still close. Both teams are still trying to figure each other out. But I like Chris Marshall mostly. I liked him mostly, his aggressiveness to get the game started. He's going to have to keep his foot on his foot on the gas pedal to get for Marshall to get this win tonight.
Yeah, for them to stay in the game, they do need Chris Marshall to really keep it going. Logus, a second free throw to drop. I like the intensity as well and the aggressiveness both of these teams have showed. Of course, this is a district ball game. You'd expect nothing less. Hightower swinging it around. Baker is out of the game right now, getting a rest. Chapman into the paint, drives and tries to get the shot off, but he's fouled. We see a lot of that from the Hurricanes.
Yeah, they're playing a spread out. They were playing a one in, four out when Baker was in, but now it's just 5 around the perimeter. They're just trying to open up the driving lanes to be able to break guys off the dribble, break guys down off the dribble.
Out to Williams, who'll put up the long three, won't go. This is a tough break for the Buffaloes right there. Two men had the ball at the same time. They called traveling. Being aggressive, though.
But that's what you want. You want your guys both to be going for the rebounds.
Okay, I'm starting to see a lot of similarity between James Harden and Griggs. He knows how to draw that contact.
Well, it might be because Griggs has spent a lot of time with James Harden over the last few years. James has kind of groomed him some in the off seasons, taking him under his wing and working him out some and training with him.
Yeah, you can see it. All right, turnover right there. Buffalo's continuing to play tight defense. Coming the other way and off his foot. That's just a tough break right there as Andrews was trying to take it to the hoop. Another look at it. Yeah, he had thoughts of going up with it and just lost the handle. All right, here comes Griggs again. Stopping, passing. Shot is up, off the rim. Griggs tried to go behind the back.
Travel.
Another travel. All right, he agrees. And Marshall agrees. All right, we got a timeout by the Hurricanes here. Hightower leading by 2 here. There's another look at it. We'll take a break with them. You're watching KUBE TV Houston's Game of the Week, presented by Xfinity. We'll be right back.
KUBE TV's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast with Xfinity Mobile, a fast nationwide 5G network with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile.
Back at Hobson Fieldhouse, Buffalo's just with the turnover, and Jalen Lowe with a nice move to the bucket for 2. Fouled. Here's a replay of it. Look at this play right here, Daniel.
That's just a nice move.
That is an unbelievable
and he
move.
finishes with his offhand. That's just a nice move by a young, good player.
Through the free throw line. Got to make these, and he gets it for the 3-point play, and the Buffaloes take a 25-24 lead.
He's been at the free throw line quite a few times already early in this game.
Griggs doing a lot of hand checking there. That's a tough defensive foul right there when Griggs is so aggressive coming down the court like that.
And the thing about it is, you're not going to take the ball from him. He's that good of a player. He's smart. He knows how to use his body. And so the thing about it, you can put that pressure on him, but you have to understand, just keep him in front, keep him out the paint. You know, you just want to contain him.
He'll tie it with the free throw. 25-25. If you haven't seen Bryce Griggs play, he is a dynamic player, and he's got just about every big program in the country looking at him. He's just a junior. Here comes Marshall bringing it down for Marshall. Little shake and bake. He'll put up the three off the rim. Rebound to Hightower. Here comes Chapman into the paint.
Easy call.
Yeah, gonna be a charge. Good position by Marshall. Yeah, Chris Marshall, he had position, he was set, draws the charge. Were you a player that liked to draw the charges, Daniel?
Wasn't a player that liked to draw.
That wasn't you? It was not you. I love your honesty.
To be honest with you, Bob, I didn't like taking charges, man. It's just certain situations, you know you had to take it.
Yeah.
And then if you can try to kind of squeeze out of there, man, charges hurt, man. Charges hurt. But it's a part of the game, especially like I said, certain situations you know you have to take, be tough and take it and make the right play.
Got to cut it up and take the pain if it helps the team out. Here come the Buffaloes. Good game going on here. First half, district battle. Hightower coming in undefeated 11-0 in district. Lowe passing it off. Chris Marshall to the hoop. Hard foul. He goes down hard. Ooh, shaking up a little bit. Hope he's okay. Another look at it. Yeah, he went down hard. I don't know if he hit his head on the court or not. He's getting up under his own power. That's good to see. Trainer's going to check him out.
Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, they'll be very cautious with him, make sure he's okay before we go on.
He looks like he's a little shaken up.
He looks like he did get a little bit dazed there, so he may have hit his head on the court. They'll take him out of the game and check him out. I don't know if they'll leave him in, but looks like they are going to leave him in. All right. Whatever he told the trainer was enough, because they're going to leave him in the game. He'll go to the line. Shaking up a little bit, but he shook it off. They saying he has to leave the game? Yeah, I figured he was going to have to leave the game after that.
Might be best for him to take this breather and really gather himself.
So when this happens, you can pick. Look at Coach Courtney, Coach Woods over there. They're having a good time, but you can pick who shoots the free throws, right? Does it have to be the substitute?
The opposite team gets to, yes.
Oh, the opposite team gets to pick.
Oh. No, in this situation, Coach Courtney just made us up and put a good free throw shooter in. Well,
jinxed. That's the Denson at the line. 5'8" junior.
Tough situation. He hasn't gotten in the game yet. The first time he gets in the game, shooting free throws, cold.
And he makes the second one, though. We got a tie game here with 5:45 left in the second quarter. Here comes Griggs. Swinging it around, driving it in, and block shot. Low. I'm telling you, the most impressive thing so far is the Buffalo defense.
They've been solid for the most part. Got away with a foul there. Yeah, Hightower is just trying to spread them out and trying to beat them off the dribble. They think they can beat them off the dribble, so they're just going to spread them out and try to get to the basket at will.
Chapman into the paint, throws it away. Here comes the break. Lowe bringing it down and misses the layup. Hurricanes coming the other way. Fast break for them. Up and in for Barrow. So miss the layup on one end, Daniel, make it on the other.
That's how it always happens. Easy missed opportunities come back on the other end.
Lowe looking to drive. A little bit out of control, but he draws the foul.
Be interesting to see how long Coach Woods leaves Baker out.
He's been out for a while, hasn't he?
He has.
Yeah, when he's in the game, and Coach Woods told me, he said he's a rim protector. He changes the way people play.
Oh, most definitely. He's like you say, he's a rim protector. He clogs up the paint. The driving lanes are not as open as they are right now when he's on the bench. Chris Marshall coming back into the game after he was shaken up a bit. Lowe misses the free throw. Hurricanes swinging it around, looking for that opening. Shot up, and the three is good. Williams cans it. Pretty shot there. Aaron Williams has come to the game aggressive. He hasn't been shy since he stepped on the court.
A little bit out of control, and here come the Hurricanes. Griggs taking it to the hoop, misses it. Foul is called.
But just stay in there and take it.
Yep. I'm telling you, the Buffalo defense. All right, here comes Lowe. We're going to bring it down. Are you seeing, there's a shot from the corner, in and out. Hurricanes trying to run it up the court. Another turnover. Buffaloes can't get it to go. Foul on Marshall. Hey, are you seeing, okay, you played for Coach Courtney 20 years ago.
Right.
Do you see any similarities what he's running tonight? Did y'all run anything like this, or does he have to mold it to what he's done?
Definitely. I mean, all the good coaches, the great coaches, they have to. You might have a system in place of a base that you want to start with, but you have to mold your offense and things around the personnel that you have each year. And so, yeah, he's definitely molded what he's doing now with the personnel and the talent that he has right now with this Marshall team.
He seems to, I don't know if mellow's the right word, but he seems to have mellowed a little bit.
Well, we'll see as the game goes on. We'll see how that goes as the game goes on.
Yeah, I've got plenty of footage of Coach Courtney going nuts. Hightower swinging it around. Into the paint and up. There he is again. Williams, as you said, he has come in and he had missed.
Johnny on the spot.
Another travel called on the Buffaloes.
But going back to your point, Bob, the game has also changed. Like you said, I played in high school 20 years ago. So the game of basketball has changed dramatically since when I was in high school. The style of play, how our teams play, it's more perimeter shooting. The guys that want to shoot a lot of threes now. The step back is more in the play.
Here's that Buffalo defense again. The turnover. They got to make the layups, though. They're just missing too many layups.
Got to be able to finish in those situations. You have the advantage 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s. And like I said, the keys to the game was both coaches said, limit our turnovers.
Yeah.
And so far,
neither one of them has.
Neither one of them has listened to that key.
It's aggressive play, you know, that's making a difference, and both defenses playing pretty well. Marshall with a step back, in and out. Rebound Hurricanes. Griggs bringing it up. He'll just duck that shoulder into the top of the key right there at the free throw line, and
that's his sweet spot.
Outside looking for the three. He'll put it up. Long range and off the front end. Hurricanes not stopping. They'll just keep running it. Griggs into the paint. Oh, what a play. Took about a step and a half too many. If he would have went Euro and kind of went sideways maybe.
I think they called it on the drop-off. 1, 2. Did they call it on?
I thought they called it on Griggs. He's laughing.
Wow. It looked clean to me. It looked nice. Marshall has to be careful here, though. To close out this quarter, they need to stay solid and get some good shots.
You know what? I hadn't even looked up at the score here in a couple of minutes. It's 35-27 now. Hightower starting to open up a little bit of a gap. There's another turnover.
I think, did he call it carry?
He called it on Marshall. Not sure what he called. All right, here comes Griggs and the Hurricanes. He's looking for that opening. Little shake bait. He traveled out.
Just too much right there. Great defense by Marshall, like we've been talking about. Great defense by Marshall, just a little too much dribbling.
Yeah, here's another. Well, when you're wearing red shoes, it's going to stand out if you take too many steps. Traveling on Griggs. Buffalo's ball. Here comes Chris Marshall.
I'd like to see Chris Marshall try to get to the basket. He's settled the last few shots for step-back jumpers. I'd like to see him get to the basket with this smaller Hightower team out here. Right there.
He listened to you.
Right there.
He listened to it, drove it in, got the bucket.
Baker's not in the game. He's the most athletic player on the court right now. He should get to the basket.
I'm surprised we hadn't seen Baker back in the entire second quarter. He's been taking a rest. Over the Griggs baseline. Like he wanted the shot. Williams hadn't missed. He'll dish it off. Nice pass and underneath for two. Barrow. I like the way Williams plays.
I do too. He's really aggressive. He has a scorer's mentality, but he also can make the right play.
He transferred in from Westbury Christian. Into the lane, and the foul is called. Lowe will go back to the line. Needs to make these.
This is going to come down. If this game stays pretty close, it's going to come down to who can guard who. Because both teams are just trying to spread each other wide and get the ball to their best players, or to find the mismatch where they can take advantage of another player and get to the basket.
Lowe made that one. Lowe came in averaging 24 points a game, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block. Having an outstanding season. Hurricanes down in the paint again, and Barrow gets blocked. Buffalo's running. Williams back to teammate, and they throw one too many passes.
That has to be an easy layup. You had a 4-on-1.
Yeah, just too many passes there. Inside a minute, inside 40 seconds now. Coach Courtney calling out some instruction. They're spreading it out.
But those are the type of blown opportunities that can come back and bite you, because even though you still have the ball and you're going to take the last shot, if you don't score here, you had a chance to get easy 2 points, and now you're in the half with nothing.
All right, 15 seconds to go. We'll see when he engages. Probably here in the next 5 seconds, I would imagine. Here he goes. 8 seconds to go. Lowe with the ball. Looking for some room. Good defense. To the corner they go. Gonna have to put it up, and they don't. Hightower get it. Griggs puts it up, and it almost went off the back of the rim. So that brings us to halftime here at Hobson Fieldhouse. Hightower 37, Marshall 30 is our score. We'll be back with more on the KUBE TV Houston Game of the Week right after this.
KUBE TV's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast with Xfinity Mobile, a fast nationwide 5G network with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile.
Welcome back to Hobson Fieldhouse, where Hightower leads Marshall 37-30 at the half. Time now for RCS Sports. Jim Hicks, tip of my brim.
This is Jim Hicks, and welcome to A Tip of My Brim, powered by McQueen's Custom Tailored Shoes and Accessories. I'm proud to tip this brim to these three young men. Hightower stat stuffer Tyrone Baker, he recently committed to Georgia. Former Yates High School student athlete Gerald Dokes has signed and joined the squad at New Mexico State. How about ex-Sam Rayburn High School star Keon Edwards? He signed and enrolled at DePaul. Let's check out the action from earlier this week. In District 19-6A, Maid Creek picked up an impressive 67-54 home win over Katy Taylor. Tip my brim to the unsigned senior Josh Venegas for his 23-point effort in the win. In other action, Ridge Point and the Gray Unis nipped Clements in District 26A. Caleb Hill with the left-handed dish to Reggie Prudhomme. How about Luis Rodriguez with the smooth pull-up jumper? How about the grand jury will not file charges after Miko Iguanaldo stole this ball and dashed to the rim for the lay-in? Ridge Point's Kobe Granger with the putback. How about on the other end, Abdullah Olajuwon looking like his dad Akeem on that putback. Miles Wilburn caps a late run with a three-pointer from the top of the key. However, Matthew Lewis seals the deal for the Panthers 69-63. Now here's a small sample of some of the highly anticipated district showdowns on Saturday and Tuesday. On Saturday, January 23rd, Summer Creek at Atascocita. You have the Woodlands at College Park. On Tuesday, Cy Ranch at Cy Woods. You have Seven Lakes at Maid Creek. Klein at Klein Forest is live on KUBE TV, and that's 7 p.m. on Tuesday. Meanwhile, here are my top 10 teams in the area, regardless of classification. Now, before I go, one last tip of my brim from last week's Spring at Nimitz showdown. Leslie Newsom with the vicious crossover. And look at the young fella on the slip and slide. Leads to Dante McLeod's huge three-pointer as Spring picks up the road win. Ooh-wee. But hey, stay tuned for the second half of the Hightower and Thurgood Marshall game. I can't wait, guys. Hey, meanwhile, don't forget, I'm Jim Hicks. I see you on Tuesday. That's Tuesday, 7 p.m. for Klein at Klein Forest live on KUBE TV Houston.
I think it, Jim, some good stuff there. Hightower leading Marshall 37-30. We're at halftime. We'll be back with a look at the first half highlights right after this.
KUBE TV's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast with Xfinity Mobile, a fast nationwide 5G network with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile.
Welcome back to Hobson Fieldhouse. Hightower leading Marshall 37-30 here at halftime. Bob Slovak along with Daniel Ewing. And Daniel, we saw both teams play some pretty strong defense.
Yeah, it's been a battle on the defensive end. Both teams have been pretty solid on the defensive end, but also both teams have given the ball away quite a few times, a lot more than I think both coaches would like.
We've seen some pretty good play by both teams. Here's a look at it. There's Chris Marshall for three. He was putting on a show early on. Hightower, they were just running the break. Big Baker down low. I can't believe we didn't see him in the second quarter. We'll see him in the third, I'm pretty sure.
You got to see more Baker.
Yeah, Griggs, he was a playmaker. He's a shot maker, but also a playmaker. And there's Lowe. He had a pretty good first half. I was impressed that Marshall, they just kept coming. But there's Baker with that block. And they were getting the bounces too. That's Barrow down low. Here comes Lowe.
Nice.
That reminded me of a young Daniel Ewing right there.
Smooth.
Smooth is the word. Aaron Williams came in off the bench, number 3, and he was making plays and dishing it off. Barrow again down low.
Yeah, Aaron Williams was a big factor for Hightower coming off the bench.
Yeah, so 37-30 is our score. We're getting set for the second half here from Hobson Fieldhouse. We'll be back with it right after this.
KUBE TV's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast with Xfinity Mobile, a fast nationwide 5G network with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile.
Hey, we're back here at Hobson Fieldhouse. Bob Slovak along with Daniel Ewing ready to get the second half underway. 37-30 is our halftime score. Daniel, what were your thoughts on the first half?
It was a good first half. I mean, both teams played solid defense. I think they stuck to their defensive principles, but both teams had a lot of turnovers, and Marshall missed a lot of points at the free throw line.
Yeah, they missed half of their free throws, and that's the difference in the game right now as they trail it by 7. We're getting set for the second half. Bryce Griggs with 14 points in the first half. Chris Williams with 13 points. They're your leading scorers for both teams, and we are underway here. Second half action. 7-point lead for the Hurricanes. Buffalo's looking to chip into it here early in the third quarter. Being patient over there. Here's Marshall, Chris Marshall. Bucket is up, won't go. Here come the Hurricanes. They love to run.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we thought we were going to have a Baker slam. Marshall got back. Griggs for 3. Got it. No hesitation.
I told you. The kid can play, man. He has the range. He can pick his spots.
All right, Marshall will shake and bake, looking for some room. He'll step back and put up a 3. That one goes off the board. He didn't call it.
Back to back.
He didn't call it.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
There you go. All right, so they were leading scores in the first half, and they're getting it started here in the second half.
Good
Down low
pass.
to Baker. Baker went up, and he gets fouled by Marshall. He looked like he got some ball.
I was impressed by the post feed. A lot of kids nowadays can't make that pass. That was a great pass over the top.
Baker doing a good job calling for it.
Right.
So the big man will go to the line. Pretty good free throw shooter, 70%. Hits the first.
Nice stroke. He has a nice stroke.
Looking for the back half. That time he misses. Hustles to get the rebound, though, and out of bounds goes to Marshall.
The start of this third quarter is going to say a lot, especially from Marshall. But for both teams, the start of this third quarter, these next 2.5 minutes are going to say a lot about how this game goes.
Yeah, they want to keep it closer in the third quarter to have some shot in the fourth. Low, bringing it back out, swings it around. Back to Marshall. Andrews sets the pick. Marshall into the paint, lowers the shoulder, puts it up, can't get it to go. Rebound of the Buffaloes. Swing it back around the low. Off the rim, and another rebound by Marshall. Extra opportunities.
Extra opportunity is going to be big.
Andrews can't get it to go. And Baker had the rebound and got fouled. Yeah, that's big for Marshall right there, getting those extra chances, offensive rebounds.
Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with the 2 points, but yeah, they got to win the 50-50 battle and create extra possessions for themselves.
All right, Griggs already with 3 here in this third quarter, the big three-pointer moments ago. He'll drive it to the hoop, back out front. And the bucket goes for Chapman. He just saw a little opening there, didn't he, Daniel?
Right. I mean, he passed down. He made it tough. He made the shot more difficult than it had to be because he had an open shot that he could have took off the Griggs penetration.
Marshall swings it out. Holcomb in the plant, can't get it to go, lost the handle. Gonna stay with the Buffaloes.
Marshall has picked up their defensive intensity. They're more locked in to start this third quarter.
Baker almost had a steal. They'll swing it around. Holcomb to the hoop again, puts up a tough shot, won't go. Baker with the rebound. Here come the Hurricanes. Griggs loses the handle and out of bounds. So break for the Buffaloes. Now they're going to talk about it.
Oh.
Yep, Buffalo's ball. Look, I couldn't tell if somebody hit it, if the defender hit it, but they said he dribbled it on the end line there.
Yeah, it was on the opposite end. I couldn't tell who it went off of last or what.
Yeah, it's on the other side of the court from us. All right, Lowe trying to get something going here. He'll drive it in, gets a little bit of contact, and can't get the 15-footer to go. Hightower was looking to run, but the foul is called. Probably fortunate because that was going to be a fast break the other way.
Yeah, that was easy bad. I really like the way Baker is rebounding. You know, a lot of bigs, for whatever reason, they get the rebound and bring the ball down. He gets the rebound and keep it high, like most coaches teach you to do. Good block.
Oh, there's a block by Marshall coming the other way. Chris Marshall gets it outside, Low for three. Won't go. Marshall trying to get the rebound. Good hustle by him. Going the other way. Turnover. A little out of control right now.
Yeah, now's the time.
Big time out of control. Oh, then we got a jump ball. It's getting the crowd fired up, that's for sure. Possession arrow to Hightower.
Marshall definitely needs to settle in here.
Okay, 10-point lead now for the Hurricanes. Griggs driving down, was looking for Baker. Going to stay with Hightower. Up top to Baker. He got it. That's just a weapon that you can't defend.
You can't teach height. And they've been running that same play, out of bounds play all game. They finally got it. They finally got the look they wanted.
All right. Got a 12-point lead now for the Hurricanes. There's a shot that won't go for Marshall. And he tries to draw the foul. Griggs coming up. Chris Marshall on him. Down low, nice pass. And the foul.
Beautiful pass.
Oh, man, beautiful pass inside. Bland had the shot, got fouled. All right, we're going to take a quick break here. You see the score. Hightower now up by 12. You're watching the KUBE TV Houston Game of the Week presented by Xfinity.
KUBE TV's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast with Xfinity Mobile, a fast nationwide 5G network with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile.
Back here live at Hobson Fieldhouse, you're watching the KUBE TV Houston Game of the Week. Hightower has opened up a 12-point lead on Marshall, 45-33. Bob Slovak along with Daniel Ewing bringing you the action. And Daniel, I don't know what Marshall can do any differently to get this game closer because they play good defense. They have turned the ball over too many times, but the hustle is there.
The hustle is definitely there, but they have to take care of the basketball, what you said. Coach Courtney, that was one of the keys. Take care of the basketball, limit our turnovers. Like I said, if you're not getting shots on the offensive end, you're not giving yourself enough possessions to have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, he knew it was going to be a tough road to hoe to beat Hightower. And they came in undefeated in district play at 11-0, leading the way. Coach Courtney, you know, it's his first year at Marshall. He told me, he goes, we're trending up. He goes, we just want to be that fourth team to make the playoffs. He goes, that's what we're playing for right now. And he says the players have really bought in to what he's trying to teach them, and that's all you can ask.
Exactly. And they are in position to get that fourth spot. Nice finish there.
Andrews down low, got the bucket to go. Yeah, they're right there. They're right there. He said, hey, even if we lose this game tonight, he goes, hey, we've got a chance with our rest of our schedule to get into a playoff position.
And the unforced turnover leads to a 3 by Chris Marshall to cut the lead.
So 5 points right there gets them right back into this game. Trailing by 8. Griggs gets that step that he wants, takes it to the hoop for 2. There's that James Harden in him that you said right there.
He knows how to play. He's ahead of his time as far as his IQ, his maturity. Like I say, most of the part he's always under control.
Gonna be a foul called. Lowe draws it.
And he loves to work. He loves to stay in the gym. Got a chance to spend a lot of time with him, and Coach Woods allowed me to come to a lot of practices last year. And this summer got a chance to work with him along with TJ Ford. We put in some work with Bryce and some other kids around the area, man. So he loves to be in the gym, man. He's a gym rat. He soaks up the knowledge of wanting to get better.
He's 6'2", and you know he has a little bit of bulk to him. Very strong.
And he has great size already.
Chris Marshall off the mark for 3. Baker with another rebound. Griggs drives it in, draws the foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one right there. I thought it was going to be a travel call.
I think I was right there with you. I think some of the fans thought the same thing.
Yeah.
Griggs, he got it to go. He wanted a foul on that one. Just too strong down low. Chris Marshall taking it in. He'll dump it off to Andrews. He can't get it to go. Big Andrews stays with it. Ball being tipped around, and Hightower comes out with it. Fast break. Oh, nice move. And
nice.
Bucket for 1. Zachary Guidry. Wow. Griggs comes over and says, hey, nice play. Daniel.
Yeah, that was nice.
You know, there you go. Zachary Guidry doesn't get a whole lot of playing time, but he makes the most of it when he comes in. Yeah, nice move to the bucket to draw the foul.
And just like that, it goes from 6 to 14.
Yeah, just when you thought Buffaloes were kind of inching their way back into this one, Hightower just kind of turned it right back up. And Guidry makes his free throw. Came in averaging just 3 points a game. He got his 3 right there.
But as much turnovers have Marshall's had, they had opportunities.
Another turnover, and then a foul on Baker.
And that right there, that's just a young player, frustrated.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I go, you turn the ball over and then you compound it by the fouling.
That's just a young, frustrated mistake.
Going to send Baker to the free throw line. We said earlier he's a pretty good foul shooter, 70% for the season. So Hightower really in control here with 2:14 left in the third quarter. They came in 11-0 in district play, 12-2 overall. They lost 2 out of their first 3 games. Lost to Atascocita, lost to Shadow Creek. Both those teams ranked in the top 10 in the area. Atascocita, number 1 in the state.
Right.
Andrews to the hoop. And they're going to call the charge.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty obvious one right there. Let's see if the defender moved at the last minute.
No, had position.
What do you think? I thought he had position.
It's closer than what I thought it was.
Okay.
But again, there's another turnover.
Yeah, well, way too many. And then, Coach Courtney said they had to limit them. Drive to the hoop. Guidry
came in wanting his time.
It's just a matter of taking advantage of the opportunities that you get. Like I say, you don't get very many of them, but he's taking advantage of the last couple of opportunities that he's had.
All right, he'll go to the foul line. Off on the one-on-one. Yeah, off on the 1-and-1. Buffalo's coming back the other way. Cross court and stolen by Baker. Baker taking it down, and he'll take it all the way in for the slam. Chris Marshall to the hoop. He'll draw the foul.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. Coach Courtney knows this, and go ahead and just remind his team: no cross-court passes when there's a 6'10" guy on the court.
Definitely.
He picked that out of the air and just took it down for the slam. Marshall can't get it to go, gets his own rebound up, puts it back. Nice hustle.
He's going to have to do more of that. Just take the ball strong to the basket, try to draw fouls.
Griggs puts up a 3, won't go. Baker right there for the rebound and slam. And we got a timeout by Coach Courtney. He wants to talk to his Buffaloes and try to get them to regroup and settle down a little bit as they have let this one get away here. All right, KUBE TV Houston's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast, only with Xfinity Mobile. Get connected on a fast nationwide 5G network and millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots included at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules, Xfinity Mobile. Thank you to Xfinity for sponsoring KUBE TV Houston's Game of the Week. All right, Bob Slovic, Daniel Ewing bringing you this action here on our Game of the Week. Hightower and Marshall district matchup here. And the Hurricane, they've opened up a 17-point lead here in the third quarter. There's another turnover. It's plagued Marshall all game long.
Hey.
And there's Baker with another follow slam. We need to start counting his follow slams is what we need to do.
Way to put your stamp on the game, big fella. I would like to know why maybe that's why they set him out most of the first half. So
he set out the whole second quarter.
So he can finish strong in the second half.
There's a miss, and another rebound goes to the Hurricanes. Coming the other way, and we're going to get a foul and an offensive foul. Yeah, here we go. Here's okay. There was a little bit too aggressive there by Guidry.
It's getting physical, so the referee's going to have to keep a close eye on it. It's getting physical, and the game is getting out of hand.
And the fans are getting riled up. I like to hear it. You know, social distancing here in Hobson Fieldhouse, but hey, we're getting excited. We need some of that.
Like I said, this is a rivalry game, so both of these teams are very familiar with one another.
Chris Marshall bringing it down. Oh, nice dish, and the bucket is good. Christian Jackson gets his 2. Here come the Hurricanes. From the corner. Won't go. Chris Marshall the rebound.
Hey.
Nice move.
What you going to do with
it?
To
the hoop
and one.
For 2 and a foul.
Somebody came to play.
He didn't play in this first matchup a few weeks ago. He was still coming off football, I guess. But he came to play tonight for sure, as you said, Daniel.
I like what I'm seeing from Chris Marshall.
Gets the free throw to go. Here's a replay. Nice move right there. Back to live action now. Corey Chapman would not be
would not be denied. He just kind of got out of control and just went with it. But he draws a foul and he'll go to the line.
Just understanding the situation. You know you're trying to go to score for basically the last shot of the quarter. Your defender's been a little over aggressive. You take the contact and put the pressure on the referees.
Okay, we already established you weren't a player who was going to take too many charges in your playing days. How were you at the free throw line? I don't remember.
In high school, I was good. I could have been better. I was solid. So I'll say probably low 80s.
That's really good in high school.
But I could have been better.
Marshall puts up the final shot of the third quarter, and that will do it. Hightower leading. They've opened up a 15-point lead. Hightower 60, Marshall 45. We'll be back with the fourth quarter here on KUBE TV Houston's Game of the Week right after this.
KUBE TV's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast with Xfinity Mobile, a fast nationwide 5G network with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile.
Back live at Hobson Fieldhouse, Bob Slovic, Daniel Ewing bringing you the KUBE TV Houston Game of the Week. Marshall trailing by 15 to Hightower right now. Hey, coming up, our next Game of the Week is Tuesday. Klein against Klein Forest over at Klein Forest. Tuesday, 7 p.m. right here on KUBE TV Houston. Our Game of the Week brought to you by Xfinity. And Daniel, that is a matchup of two longtime head coaches. Klein head coach Glenn Arnold's been there 27 years. Klein Forest head coach Kerry Black's been there 20 years. Those guys know each other very well. A good rivalry game. We'll be there next Tuesday night. All right, here we go. Turnover, going the other way. All right, we mentioned that Marshall's been plagued by turnovers, but their shooting touch really got away from them there in the third quarter. 7 of their last 27.
Yeah, that's not a recipe. That's not a winning recipe right there. On top of the turnovers, and you can't score the basketball.
Off the rim there. Got to make some shots to get back in this game. Trailing by 15, make it 17. Fast break by the Hightower Hurricanes. Chapman with the finish. Chris Marshall, he'll get 2. Okay, he got hit pretty hard, but they didn't get the foul. He got the bucket though.
He landed funny on the stanchion.
Here's the fast break on the other end.
Great. That was a great pass ahead.
Yeah, great pass and great finish. I can see the football player in Chris Marshall. I mean, he's tough. I mean, he's getting knocked around.
He's actually grown a little bit more this season, and he's gotten a little bit bigger. So
there's good defense in the turnover. Here comes Lowe. He'll drive it to the hoop and get 2. It goes. Need more of that.
Definitely. But Hightower has to be careful here.
Chapman.
Oh.
This is a chance for Marshall to get there. There's no Baker in there, but, you know, Barrow comes in and he does his job down low, gets the bucket to go.
And just like that, no Baker, but Baker and Griggs are coming back in.
All right, timeout on the court. We'll take it with them. You're watching KUBE TV Houston's Game of the Week. We'll be right back.
KUBE TV's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast with Xfinity Mobile, a fast nationwide 5G network with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile.
Welcome back here. 6:36 left in the fourth quarter. There you see the score. Hightower in control, 64-49. Chris Marshall bringing it down for the Buffaloes. He's had a good game, but just too many turnovers in this one. Outside, the three-pointer goes for the Buffaloes. Nice bucket there.
This team's not going to go away. Hightower's going to have to put Marshall away, literally. They're going to keep fighting. Like I said, rivalry game, prize on the line.
Plus an undefeated district record for the Hurricane. They came in 11-0. They've only lost 2 games all season, both the 6A schools, the Atascocita and Shadow Creek.
Like you said, those 2 are the top schools in the area.
Yeah. They tried to get the ball down to Baker. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
They got away with one right there.
Yeah.
That was a bad position for a post feed.
Yeah, they did. But the big man goes to the line and gets another free throw. I said this earlier when we were watching him warm up. He has a little bit of resemblance to Giannis a little bit.
Yeah, he's long. He's long and active, and his body's going to fill out as he goes off to school and gets older, gets stronger. He'll fill out.
Right in front of us here, Chris Marshall lost the handle. There's a good shot of Coach Courtney working the referee. Referee's laughing. I don't think Coach Courtney's laughing. Buffaloes need some baskets. Foul called.
Hightower is just packing it in.
Yeah, keeping them away from the basket as much as they can. Chris Marshall for 3 won't go. And there's Baker, had the handle, lost it. Ball's on the ground, the scramble for it. Somebody called timeout over on the Marshall bench. They got it. All right, well, they're not packing it in. We got 5:14 to go in the game. They trail it by 14, but no quit in them. All right, coming up tonight on KUBE TV Houston right after the game, full hours of King of Queens, Seinfeld, and Family Guy. 9 to 10 for King of Queens, 10 to 11 for Seinfeld, and then the Family Guy will wrap it up. I'm a fan of Seinfeld, still am. I mean, if I see that on, I'm going to watch it, and I still laugh at it. Still laugh at it. Here's our season schedule here, the KUBE TV Houston Game of the Week. We're here at Hightower Marshall. Tuesday night, we're going to go Klein against Klein Forest, the rivalry there. And then after that, you see it, Clear Falls against Dickinson, Pearland and Shadow Creek. That is going to be a battle on February 9th. And then we get into the playoffs. We'll have a bi-district playoff game for you, a quarterfinal game and a region final game for you leading up to the state tournament in San Antonio. Man, we've got a good schedule here, Daniel.
And it's going to get more and more exciting, Bob. It's going to get more and more exciting.
Yeah, as we get down to district play, man, every game means a little bit more. There is a bucket and a basket by Christian Jackson.
That's his 2nd in a row.
Buffaloes need more of that. Closes up. They can get to single digits. You know, that may put a little bit of pressure on Hightower. They got Baker down low. Griggs on the other side of the court calling for it. There's the in pass. Oh.
Once again, like I said, bad Aaron Williams trying to make post feed, just not in the right position to make that pass. And this time the refs didn't bail him out. He actually threw it out of bounds.
All right, Buffaloes with the chance to cut it to single digits here. Chris Marshall from long range won't go. They get the offensive rebound. Low wants it, down low, back out.
Found it.
The drive, back out again. 3 goes up, and 3 is good. Darius Williams with the bucket.
All right.
8-point game, Daniel.
Like I said, these guys not giving up. They're competing. A lot of pride. And it's a rivalry game.
Tell you, a lot of noise coming from the Marshall bench. I love to see that. Oh my. Great pass by Griggs. Baker couldn't get the slam to go, but stayed with it and got the bucket. Outside for three, won't go. Offensive rebound to Lowe. Back outside. Do it again. Got it that time.
Bob, we call that 2 for $1.
2 for $1 for
call that 2 for
Dejon
$1.
West. Got it to go.
Hey!
Oh, stolen. And a bucket. Christian Jackson. All of a sudden, we got a 5-point game with 3:30 left. Griggs for three. Got it.
Now we playing basketball. Now we are playing basketball.
Oh, the fans are coming to their feet here at Hobson Fieldhouse. Marshall bench is fired up, so is Hightower. Here's a look. Griggs for three. Brought the fans to their feet. Yeah, you can feel the electricity just jump up in this field house right now.
Yeah, the fans are definitely into it now. Marshall's making their push, get back in this game.
So Hightower leads it by 8. With about 3 minutes to go in the game. All right, here's a look. I want to remind everybody here, this is something pretty cool that Jim Hicks is putting on from rcssports.com. Jim Hicks basketball tournament. It's the City Middle School Championship. Boys 8th and 7th grade division. The top 2 seeds from each district are eligible. The winning teams, the championship teams, they get a $500 donation to their programs. The game's coming up February 20th and 21st over at C.E. King High School. For more information, you can log on to rcssports.com and find out more about it. That is a great event coming up in February, put on by Jim Hicks and his staff. All right, back to action here. Stephen Woods, he's barking out some instructions to his team. He knows that Marshall's not going away. Lowe bringing it down. Lowe inside, lost the handle and knocked out of his hands. Remains with Marshall.
Now you'll find out who can play in these type of moments, right? Who doesn't allow the moment to be bigger than, too big for him, while still playing basketball the right way and making the right plays.
Chris Marshall wants it outside, wide open. The three goes up and it is good. Another three knocked down by Christian Jackson.
Christian Jackson is one of those guys who come off the football field to help this Marshall team out.
5-point game. Griggs taking it to the hoop. Griggs got it and drew the foul. That's just somebody who wanted it.
That's just somebody who's good. That's why he's considered the best player in the city and one of the top-ranked players in the country.
Big smile on his face as he drove it home for the hoop. He'll try to complete the three-point play. Griggs puts it up and in. Back to an 8-point lead. Every time Marshall pulls within 5, Hightower comes back with 3 more. Good pick. Marshall puts it up off the back half. Griggs with the rebound. Don't. I was about to say no silly fouls. Let's get back on defense. Griggs. Oh, good hustle by Lowe.
I like the challenge. I like the challenge. Oh.
What is Coach Wood saying to Coach Courtney? They're having a good time, man. This is a good game. Oh, good save. Right in front of us by Chapman. Oh, man, almost got the steal. Chapman to Baker.
That's just unfortunate because that was really good defense by Lowe. He got his hands on the ball twice and wasn't able to come up with it.
Need a bucket here. Lowe's going to put up the 3. Got fouled. And he'll go to the line for 3.
Late whistle, but he got it.
He got fouled.
Yeah, he thought it, but I'm saying the ref almost didn't call it. Ref almost didn't call it.
After he got knocked down right in front of us. I was going to call it for him. So Lowe will go to the free throw for 3. See if he can pull his team back.
It might just be a little too late that Marshall's made this push because they're getting points now, but they can't get stops.
Yeah.
And so, you know, with 150 left, you're down 10. Even if he hit these 3 free throws, you got to get multiple stops in this game.
Yeah, 3 free throws. He needs to make all of them. Got the first. Here we go. Here's a look at the foul. Yeah, we don't get to see it because he put the ball up, but he was fouled. Got the second. What do you mean? Didn't he get another one?
Yeah. That wasn't 3 shots. Am I blind?
I'm not good. He was like 4 feet behind the 3-point line.
Clearly behind the 3-point line. What are we missing?
I don't know. I'm a little confused right now. Well, he made 2. Timeout on the court. Coach Courtney wants to talk it over a little bit. Yeah, we're sitting there now. Hightower with the 8-point lead. Inside 2 to play. But, you know, I like the effort by Marshall. I like the effort by Marshall. You know, they came in here. I don't know if anybody expected them to knock off the play of the game. Well, you could have. That's the play of the game. But you could have picked a number of Baker slams. But that's a good one right there. He almost brought down the rim.
That was early on in the game. That was the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
That was just nice ball movement.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there. But yeah, I don't think anybody expected Marshall to come in here and hand Hightower their first district loss of the year. But you like the effort, you like what you're seeing. I really like the development of the Marshall team. Yeah. All right, here are the rankings put out by RCS Sports. Jim Hicks. There you see it, Atascocita. Number 1 in the state, number 1 in the area, followed by Beaumont United. Then it's Shadow Creek. We'll see them later in the season. Legacy Sports of Science, School of Science, Manville Mavericks, Elkins Knights always with a good team. Bel Air, there's Hightower, Clearbrook, and then Woodlands Christian. So some really, really stout teams in this area. All right, here we go. Hightower bringing it in. 1:45 left in the game. And a foul. Fans get a little riled up here. Daniel.
I mean, they're right. The right call should be an intentional. I mean, because he didn't go for the ball.
Yeah.
He just wrapped the guy up.
Should have been, yeah. Clear path to the basket or whatever you want to call it. They'll give him the free throws.
It don't look like they called intentional. They just called a common foul. Because intentional, you get 2 shots and the ball.
And the ball back, yeah. Ja'Cory Chapman to the line. He'll miss the first one. They're trying to explain to Coach Woods over there. I think Coach Woods is telling him what you were thinking, Daniel.
Like I said, this game's not over, but just a help. If Ja'Cory misses this free throw again.
All right, he got the second. 77-68, 9-point lead. Here comes Chris Marshall. Too much defense there. He'll get it outside.
And 1. That's a foul. Oh, wow.
He got the 3.
Oh, wow. That should have been a 4-point play.
Darius Williams. It should have been. But we're still waiting for the 3rd free throw while the guy got fouled. Let's see. Oh, we got blocked a little bit, but he put up the 3 and he got it to go.
Yeah, this Marshall team hasn't given up. And like you said, it's about progression. It's about building that, and that's what they've been able to do that throughout the course of this game. But they're going to get better as they finish up this year.
I'm telling you right now, we know what kind of coach Courtney is, and he says, you know, he took the job in October, and he said October 22nd he hit the ground running, and it's been building ever since then. That's where we're going to be next Tuesday night. We'll be at Klein Forest for Klein against the Klein Forest Eagles. Going to be a great game. That is a district rivalry game right there. Both of those teams having excellent seasons. So we'll be there next Tuesday night. Myself, Daniel Ewing, and the entire production crew here bringing you the KUBE TV Houston Game of the Week. Looking forward to that one. That is next Tuesday night, a 7 p.m. tip-off right here on KUBE TV Houston. All right, we got 1:33 left in the game. 77-71. It's a 6-point lead for Hightower. And they have the ball, bringing it in.
Can Marshall create some turnovers?
Got Baker in the game, got Griggs in the game, along with Guidry. Into Baker, and foul. It's a foul. Wrong got a foul, I think, though.
That's a pretty good foul. I'll live with that foul as opposed to one of these guards getting up there shooting free throws. Baker only shooting like 70%. I'll take my chances.
All right. Tyrone Baker Jr. came in averaging 16 points, 12 rebounds a game, 70% free throw shooter. You're right, Daniel.
He just missed that one, though. He got up there confident.
Missed them both. You're right. I'm going to give it to you, Daniel.
You play the percentages in those type of situations.
There's Marshall going to swing it out, back around. Outside, into the lane, kind of out of control, and ball goes over to Hightower. Get kicked. Griggs grabs it back. He's taking it to the hoop for two. This is unbelievable. Bryce Griggs for two.
That's what you call having the ball on a string.
Yeah. When Griggs is determined, he's taking it to the basket. I mean, ball got kicked, got knocked around. He kept control of it to the hoop for two.
I told you, like, he very seldom turns over the ball when you take the ball from him. It's not fair. He has tremendous ball control and ball handling skills.
Determination. When he wants it, he takes it. 8-point game now, 1:02 left. Hightower looking to hang on to remain unbeaten in district play. Buffalo's keeping the pressure on. They'll foul Baker again. I'm going to agree with you this time. Take your chances. Send the big man to the line.
You take your chances.
If I can hear the fans behind me yelling, "Make your free throws." Well, we know he's trying to make them. He made some earlier.
The only thing about it in this situation is that they are in a double bonus, so he gets 2 shots.
Got it. Got the first one. All right, a 9-point lead now. Baker made those 2 free throws, so 5 of 10 free throw shooting in the game. Off the mark, Griggs with the rebound. He gets fouled. All right, we got 49 seconds left to go in the game. A 9-point lead for Hightower as they look to stay unbeaten. They'll move to 12-0 in district play. And we mentioned it earlier, Marshall, you know, Coach Courtney said even if we lose this game tonight, we're in position to make a run to make the postseason. And that's one of our goals. And I mentioned earlier, he told me, he goes, we hit the ground running October 22nd. Had a lot of new players. I was a new coach. Had to get them to buy in. We had to build trust between. He goes, I had to learn to trust the players. The players had to learn to trust me. We've been building. It's been a progression the whole season. And he says he loves coach being back and coaching here in Fort Bend County.
I bet he does. But this Marshall team made this game exciting. They kept fighting.
Yeah, just trying to run out the clock. There's a foul on Griggs. Griggs is a ball handler. I love to see that.
Yeah, just a little too much Hightower, too much height.
Yeah, we knew that coming in it, but you know, I like what I saw out of Chris Marshall. I mean, he came to play, and then, you know, the rest of the Buffalo players, man, they were there. Jalen Lowe with no quit, and they were making those 3-pointers. They were making those 3-pointers to try to inch back into the game. Just couldn't make enough of them, and then too many turnovers.
Way too many turnovers, and that's on both ends. It's just Hightower. They have the better talent to overcome their turnovers. Marshall just way too many turnovers. And like I said, maybe just a little too late where they started seeing their shots fall down.
This is my first time to see Bryce Griggs in person. I've seen plenty of highlights of him, but very impressive player, just a junior. We're going to get to watch him the rest of this season and next season, and then he'll be playing somewhere big. He'll be playing somewhere big.
Oh, definitely.
Chris Marshall can't get it to go. Final 20 seconds of the game, and looks like they're just going to dribble it off. The fans here at Hobson Fieldhouse giving the Hurricanes a nice round of applause. Fun Friday night here for the KUBE TV Houston Game of the Week.
Did the ref really call that? No, come on, man. Did the ref really call that?
Everybody's laughing. Everybody's laughing.
Now, if I'm Bryce Griggs as a point guard, I'm mad because that's a turnover that get accounted for me.
Final shot of the game won't go, and that'll do it. Final score: Hightower 85, Marshall 72. The two coaches exchanging fist bumps and congratulations. And you know, they'll meet again. They'll meet again. 85-72 our final. We'll be back with our player of the game right after this. We'll take a break. This is KUBE TV Houston Game of the Week presented by Xfinity.
KUBE TV's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast with Xfinity Mobile, a fast nationwide 5G network with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile.
Welcome back to Hobson Fieldhouse. Hightower with an 85-72 victory over Marshall tonight. Pretty good game. Bob Slovak, Daniel Ewing, happy to bring you the action tonight. Daniel, your final thoughts on this game? I thought Marshall put up a pretty good fight, but Hightower just too much talent.
Yeah, Hightower was the better team coming in. We knew that. Marshall didn't stick to what their game plan, which was limit turnovers. I'm pretty sure they had over 20 turnovers tonight, and that's definitely not a recipe to win a game.
Yeah, when you see Hightower, when they line up Bryce Griggs and then they have Tyrone Baker 6'10" in there, I mean that is just some talent. And our Xfinity player of the game is number 12, Bryce Griggs, the junior guard for Hightower. He was doing it inside, outside, 31 total points for Griggs. He was making it happen. 10 of 15 field goal shooting, Daniel.
Very efficient, and I'm pretty sure he had more than a handful of assists. And man, like I said, this kid can play. His handles are one of a kind. His vision and his passing ability is exceptional.
That play right there pretty much said it all right there. He was determined to take it to the hoop, and he did. Here's where we're going to be next week. Our next game here on KUBE TV Houston, Tuesday night. Klein against Klein Forest. We'll be at Klein Forest High School for that one, a 7 p.m. tip-off. It is the KUBE TV Houston Game of the Week presented by Xfinity. Man, what a great game here. I really enjoyed it, Daniel. Great teaming up with you, and I love to see this action. And like I said, I hadn't seen Bryce Griggs in person, and now we're going to be keeping a close eye on him. All right, for Daniel Ewing, I'm Bob Slovak. Thanks for being with us tonight here on KUBE TV Houston. We will see you Tuesday night from Klein Forest High School. Have a great weekend.